Titans, what is going on here? Look at this. This is an absolute disgrace, guys. I don't believe it. Titans are at the bottom. To make up for this, you can make up for this by liking this video. Hit like right now for 2,000 likes and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe and turn on the bell, and I will forgive you for this absolute disgrace. So we're using the Heart of Inmost Howl build today. It centers around the Howl of the Storm, as you can see in the intro. Sliding creates a little ice field in front of you that freezes your very, very unfortunate victims. You can also throw in a backflip too if you're feeling toxic. We've got Whisper of Shards, Whisper of Chains, which gives you damage resistance when stood near your own crystals, and of course Hedrons, which gives you a damage boost when you freeze people. We also have the Cold Snap Grenade, Catapult Lift, and Heart of Inmost Light. Basically, if you use an ability, it charges your other two abilities faster, and you can also get more damage or hit points on your barricade. And we have Wellspring on this steady hand. Kills with this weapon generate ability energy. And our execution weapon of choice was the Duality. So, first of all, Bungie, you need to apply a cooldown to the backflip ability. It is just too strong. Listen, Guardian Games doesn't have much content, so I've decided to create my own content with my backflip Belinda shenanigans. That's right, backflip Belinda. Don't even question it, alright? This is what we're calling it. And yeah, this setup is a little bit toxic, but you know what, man, I spend so much time on Bubble Titan that every now and then it doesn't feel so bad to just let loose and get toxic. Twitch.tv/shake, by the way, for all that toxic Twitch action if you're interested. So yeah, this setup is just all about ability spam, something I'm really not, it's not something I do, spamming abilities. So when I do it, I feel a little bit guilty, but you know what, Hunters are winning Guardian Games, and the only content that Bungie have added with Guardian Games is stuff in the Eververse store. So I bought the backflip emote and we're just going crazy with it, okay? I just thought, it's kind of funny to do a backflip and then kill people, Don't get too upset, I know it's toxic, but it's for the content, and I'm sure the people that I backflipped on enjoyed being backflipped on, because how many times will you get backflipped by a Titan who then punches you in the face with Rayman arms? Something a little bit different for the Crucible, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, this build, talk about the build, it's just crazy having access to Howl of the Storm almost constantly. So I'm going to use it, and that's going to start the empowered chain. Then I can pop a barricade, and I have outreach ×2 on my mark, by the way. That Dawn Blade, I don't know what he was doing, but he was missing, and we weren't. So yeah, you can just constantly have your abilities up. As soon as you use your melee, pop a barricade, throw a grenade. If you shatter crystals, Whisper of Shards will kick in and give you more energy for your grenade. And of course, Wellspring, every time I get a kill with my hand cannon, I get ability energy back. Assuming I've frozen someone, which I probably have, I now have a damage boost on said hand cannon with Wellspring. So it's a constant chain of abilities. This guy, so close, yet so far. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not really sorry though. You can see at the bottom of my screen there's a prompt to follow me on Instagram, twitch.tv/DFPshake. Drop me a follow on Instagram, I would really appreciate it. You might have noticed I 2-tapped the other guy because of Whisper of Hedrons, and then we froze someone in his Dawn Blade and we immediately got shotgunned. But hey, listen dude, you can see that this setup is incredibly powerful. Heart of Inmost Light continues to be one of the strongest subclasses with which to play Behemoth Titan. Of course, people really do prefer other options, One-Eyed Mass, Dune Marchers, etc. But if you're looking to spam stasis as much as humanly possible on a Titan, this is the exotic on which to play on. Now, do I want to encourage ability spam for Behemoth and stasis in general? Not really. We haven't done a build video in a hot minute, and I thought it was time. And this is just one of those cool things. Obviously, we did Heart of Inmost Darkness way back in the Beyond Light season, and this is essentially the same build, but we're just throwing in the Howl of the Storm. And I've got to tell you, man, like this ability, as well as it being very memey and trolly, is also insanely powerful. Now, I've had a problem running Howl of the Storm previously on my Behemoth. I prefer the Shiver Strike generally for the purpose of movement, because the problem you have if you're running Howl of the Storm and you want a Shiver Strike, you can't slide and then go into a Shiver Strike. If you slide, obviously you will then do Howl of the Storm, and that took some getting used to. If you want a Shiver Strike, you're gonna need to jump and then do it, or make sure you're not sliding. And obviously I slide around everywhere, so what would happen is I'd be sliding around everywhere and I'd want a Shiver Strike, and then I would just do the Howl thing, and I found it extremely off-putting. So for that reason I never used it. But the fact is, the utility that this offers and the strength that it offers is undeniable. It's almost impossible to lose a CQC fight with this perk. It is very, very strong. You can also just completely take out groups of players rushing you, and of course it's also very strong against roaming supers. They just do not expect a Titan to run at them and then freeze them like that. Obviously many stasis abilities are powerful against roaming supers, but again, this just adds to the utility of the Behemoth. You've got the Cryoclasm, you've got the Shiver Strike, you've got your Cold Snap Grenade, and you've got your Howl of the Storm. And of course, if you want to have these abilities up as often as humanly possible, then this is the exotic to use. Of course, can I see myself maining this? Not really. I tend to switch to Behemoth when I'm doing Trials Help if I'm desperate and I'm having a real tough time on my light base subclass, because obviously there are no counters, you know, aside from a suppressor grenade and a bubble. Again, even bubble can easily be destroyed by this ability. Like if someone's in a bubble, you run in and you Howl at the Storm and they're dead. Poor guy got backflipped on, man. This is my new trademark, man. The backflip execution. Backflip shoddy. What should we call it, man? I'm just a backflip Barry. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.